All right, so starting out a little bit on management history. I know you can't wait to hear about history. In the beginning, early on, we had Frederick Taylor. And what he was about was scientific management, doing motion studies and finding the one best way. You can imagine in a factory or they're shoveling stuff. He studied employees to figure out the one best way. And I was just reading more about Frederick Taylor and Taylorism and how they might have taken 10 different employees and told them a different way to do something and to find out who was the most efficient and the most productive. So he has 4 steps. Find the most efficient way of performing a task. So we do an experiment and try to find out what's the one best way. I don't know if you've dealt with shovels. I have. I've moved mountains of landscaping mulch, and you figure out that you drive the shovel into the pile and it has resistance. But if you scrape it along the concrete, it's much easier. And he would probably also want to know the posture of the person with the shovel, so there's less strain on the back and things like that. So we found the most efficient way of performing a task. And then number 2, we carefully select the workers so that they're naturally capable and able to do the work. So we match the worker with the task. Third, we train the workers on the one best way. If you've ever done anything for long, sometimes you get sloppy and your technique starts to change. And they wanted the person to be trained so they knew exactly how to do it. And then, knowing that people get sloppy, monitor the performance to ensure the one best way is still going on. So, it sounds pretty good. They're more efficient. They're spending their time wisely, trying to really get good at something, even though it's simple things. The problem with this was job specification. The jobs would have been so simplified that it would have been repetitious and rather boring. Can you imagine staring at a pile of something and a shovel day after day after day? Wouldn't you want to go do something different? It was mechanistic. People were basically treated like machines or cogs, and it was impersonal. Now, actually, there are some good things about it because there is some interaction between the manager, ongoing, monitoring the performance of the employee. So there is some attention, but still people are treated like machines. So that didn't go over as well as it could, although there was benefits to it. Next we have Max Weber and his thoughts on how operations should be run. We have a well-defined hierarchy of authority. You've seen those pyramids where this person reports to that person and that person and that person, and it's very clear, well-defined. And then number 2, we have management by rules and procedures. Everything is outlined. There's rules to make sure everybody complies, and we have procedures to make sure things get done in the right way. Next we have division of labor, clear division of labor. This also goes into possibly making things simple, separation of duties. And then, I love this one, purposeful impersonality. It's all business. It's all business. I don't care what your name is. You're supposed to be doing this and following those, and I don't care who you are. And careers based on merit. Whoever can survive in this fun business environment wins. So, looking at this, the things that we are missing, the human side, even though up here we had some interaction with management. Does this sound like fun to you? Do you like rules? Do you like a hierarchy of authority? Simple jobs, well-defined division of labor, impersonality. Here again, going back to the human side, that's missing. Okay, we'll deal with that one. Do you like this? Well, that's the stage that we are in at this moment of history and management. There are good things about both, but at the same time, the human side is not being addressed like it could be. And we're human. We have feelings. I don't know about you, but hierarchy of authority, don't enjoy that. Rules, no. Procedures are needed sometimes. But simplification, no job, variety, treated like a cog, one more time, impersonal, purposeful, impersonal. So there was a lot going on here. Yes, we're getting the job done, but we're not factoring in the human side and treating people like human beings. So there we are, Taylorism and Max Weber and missing out on the human side.